Now, my darlings, this is the surprise I wanted to tell you. My darlings, in my collection... Hello, my darlings. This is my February perfume tray. I am so excited to do this tray because I have so many beautiful items to share with you, new releases and body care, and oh my gosh, I have just so many exciting things. So I don't even know where to start. Why don't we start here with my tea? And this is the cutest cup for February, the month of love and romance. And this cup is so cute. So I have a set that I'm going to leave a link for you down below. This tea is named after one of my favorite perfumes, which is La Col Noir. And in today's video, I am going to be sharing a lot of fragrances that have the notes of rose because we are in the month of February and celebrating or pre-celebrating Valentine's Day. So I have a few fragrances that are going to be ideal for you. Then my perfume style is going to be very much marshmallow, sweet, romantic. That's the collection and the theme I'm going with for this tray. The nail shade I have today is called Skius. This was a part of their winter collection of 2024. So I want to start off with the elephant in the room. It's the new Parfums de Marly release, and my darlings, I only want to be very honest with you, very transparent, and this is my impressions, this is my review, this is how I feel about the fragrance. I had the opportunity to try Valaya exclusive on its release. It was released in London now, it's almost 2 weeks now, and I have the sample here, which I have been wearing and testing out. Valaya exclusive is a very well done flanker of the original. This perfume is very much soft, creamy, with notes of almond and sandalwood and lots of vanilla. What I love about this fragrance is the actual dry down. The dry down is so incredibly creamy and soft. Vanilla, almonds is so beautiful, really, really nice. Now, I almost bought this fragrance, was it last weekend? I was going to purchase the perfume. But I have been wearing this fragrance for a whole week, and you've seen my TikTok videos, you've seen me express my true and honest opinions about this fragrance. As this is a new release, this could just need time to mature. So far, for that reason, I won't be buying Valaya exclusive. I'm going to give it some time and make my decision then. I would have wanted a perfume that radiates very well. I have so many skin scents. I'm a light sprayer. I would like a fragrance that is a bit more powerful. I have lots of soft powdery perfumes. Even though saying that, you know, I may buy this a bit later on, but I really want to spend time with this fragrance, test it out, and see how it goes. I don't want to go on too much about Valaya, otherwise this whole video is all going to be about Valaya. But what I do have is a 5 ml decant or sample. I have a miniature version. I'm really happy to have this 5 ml because I can test out the fragrance even more, keep you all updated. And let's just open it to see. I have the 5 ml here. Look at the size of this. That is such a good size. Look at that. And then here I have my sample, so you can just see the difference in the two. That's going to give me really good wear, so I can test it out. But this is clean, modern, and I'm going to have to do, like I said, I will be sharing a dedicated review, otherwise I will talk way too much, as Parfums de Marly is my favorite perfume house, or one of my favorites. I will be wearing Valaya exclusive this month. I think it is very soft, romantic. It smells like a hug. It's so creamy and beautiful. So this was my most recent purchase by Parfums de Marly, and I received this 5 ml decant here. And this is Palatine. I bought Palatine. So happy this is in my collection. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. And I spoke about this fragrance and I told you how I felt about it. And it was a fragrance I did like on first sniff, and now it's a perfume I love. I love how powdery this is. This is pear and violet. It is soft, it's romantic, it smells clean. This is definitely going to be one of my signature scents. I've been wearing it a lot and it does last on my skin and I can smell it throughout the day. And what else? It does last on my jacket and scarf forever because I spray everything. So this is really nice. I do tend to overspray a little bit more of this one. Palatine is fresh, powdery, pretty. This is something I'm just going to be wearing as a daytime scent. I just love it so much. This is my style. And last year, my fragrance style was the note of violet. And I love that soft, powdery, lipsticky vibe in fragrances. It's a note that I've really always loved, but last year I was wearing this note a lot, so it just makes sense to have this one. The next perfume I have is Chance au Tendre, and this is the Eau de Parfum. This is such a beautiful scent. You know how much I love this fragrance. I'm not going to go too crazy about this bottle because you know that I love this. It's my signature scent most of the time. I love wearing this spring and summer, but because this is the Eau de Parfum, I've been wearing this during the winter to try and wear the perfume throughout the whole year. And this can be an easy, clean, everyday scent. It's perfect for the office. It's perfect for running around doing errands. It's just clean and airy. You have the rose, there's grapefruit, and lots of musk in this one. And when you spray it, it is quite strong. So you get that feeling of this being an eau de parfum, but it doesn't last as long. This is clean and fruity, and I absolutely love it. Now, my darlings, this is the surprise I wanted to tell you. Down all of my perfume wishes and perfume predictions, everything that I just really want to happen for 2025. I did have my perfume wishes and I really wanted to see Chanel extend the Chance au Tendre range. And to be honest, it wasn't just Chance au Tendre, but I really wanted them to bring back some of the body care items that's missing from all of their greats. So we have Chanel Allure. They only make the body lotion. They've stopped the hair mist now. They've stopped making the soap and the shower gel. I was also hoping that they were going to create this really unique bottle once again, but make this for the Chanel Chance collection. That was like my perfume prediction. However, my darlings, in my collection, I have Chanel Chance Au Tendre body oil. Am I going absolutely crazy for this? Yes, Chanel, yes, finally, you heard my perfume wishes. I don't know, the perfume gods were listening, and I have this wonderful body oil in my collection. Look at the bottle. Oh my goodness me. This has just been released and I am so excited to have this in my collection. I have everything from the perfumes to the body care, the deodorant sprays, the moisture mists. I think this is what we needed. Finally, we have this in our collection. This is available to buy in February, and go out there and buy it. I feel like it's going to sell out like crazy. It's going to sell out because I've bought, I'm not even going to tell you how many bottles I've bought because that would be shameful. But this is something I'm going to be using every single day. I have missed the expansion of this collection. I miss it so much. And I can't wait to just wear this. Now, I was thinking I have the Chance au Tendre, which I want to be wearing in February. And I can pair these two together. I will wear the oil and then top it up with the fragrance to make it last longer. I really want to share my results with you to see if it actually works as well, to help prolong the length of the fragrance. So I'll be adding the oil to my collection. I'm really excited about that one. And this is just a small version of my Chance au Tendre Eau de Parfum. That's a smaller version there. I take this one around with me. I usually travel with this one and it's normally in my bag. As you can see, I've worn a lot of this, but I do go through lots and lots of bottles. I have to say that this bottle is not that old, but I do find with the Chanel Chance bottles, they do tarnish on the insides very quickly. Can you see the tarnishing there? It does tarnish quite quickly, so that's just something to be mindful of. February is looking so exciting because I have my perfume oil and I have Valaya, and then I do have my Palatine. Oh my gosh, it's going to be such a good month. So yes, I'm excited about that. Do I have even more good news? Yes, I do. Yes, I really do. The next perfume coming up, my. It would be my dream to spend a day with the perfumers and spend a day in France and just really get to know this brand even more. This is one of my favorite brands, and I was ever so kindly gifted this beautiful bottle by Parfums de Marly. This is their newest perfume, and this is called Hypnotic Musk. This was such a surprise. I received this in PR, and I am ever so grateful. I do thank you for sending this over for me. I had no idea about this fragrance, and I tried it the other day. When did I receive it? Yesterday. I sprayed this on my skin. Oh my gosh. I don't know how you do it, but you know my perfume style. I love a fragrance that is ultra feminine, and I always know with Parfums de Marly, you are not going to go wrong when it comes to femininity, elegance, and class. This perfume is a fruity, musky perfume with notes of raspberry, and the raspberry is juicy but not tart. It's sweet but not cloying. It's like the softest, sweetest raspberry. This is softened with ambroxan, and there's lychee and ginger. Now when I spray this on my skin, I receive a really beautiful, sweet, fruity raspberry. I would say the lychee starts to come through, and it's brightened and sharpened with that ginger note. So it adds a little bit of spice without it being fiery or peppery. It's a very soft, sparkling. It's a bit creamy and musky. It's sweet. It's so romantic and so feminine. It smells like your skin. I adore this perfume. This is the creamiest raspberry, and I'm so happy to have this in my collection. So I will be offering a discount code, so I'll leave that in the description. If you would like to take advantage, you're most welcome to. But this to me is a daytime scent, or it's a romantic scent. It's something about that raspberry. It's just so beautiful. It just smells like your skin. As you can see from my collection, I have Valaya, I have Palatine, and then I have my Chance as well. So very soft, feminine perfumes. My tray is going to be ultra feminine. This is February, so even extra feminine and romantic. The next perfume I have is the new Black Opium Glitter. This is my very first flanker. I've never bought a flanker by Black Opium. I came very close to buying the Parfum, and I think if anything I would buy Parfum and the, is it the Over Red with the note of cherry? I love the dry down with that one. So this one is marshmallow, and thank you for those of you who voted in the poll. I'm looking for more marshmallow fragrances, and there's something about the marshmallow musk in here that I really love on the dry down. This fragrance does take some time to build up, but as soon as you spray it, you receive the original DNA of Black Opium. You have pear, orange blossom, the coffee really comes through. The marshmallow starts to build, so it becomes quite soft, creamy, sweet, powdery almost, and on the skin it smells lovely. I think it's beautiful. This is brand new. I have not yet opened it. I'm going to wait until I've used up my entire sample here just to make sure that it's a keeper, but so far I think it is. I think the only thing I don't like is the longevity. It's quite soft, but you know, let's see. I'm not so sure yet, but I have a feeling it's going to stay anyway, so let's just see. But I'm still going to continue testing Black Opium Glitter. The perfumes I'm adding are fragrances that have rose hidden somewhere in the notes. This is elegance, romance, sophistication. I love that rose and amber combination. It's a beautiful fragrance. I've worn it maybe twice now, so this is time to wear this rose perfume. I love the coconut rose blend. It's soft, creamy, and this lasts on my skin. I do receive the burst of this fragrance during the day. You can just smell it, and it smells so creamy. I love that rose and coconut. It's really pretty. Quite sweet, floral, feminine. So that's going to be on my tray. Another romantic evening scent would be Oud Satin Mood. This is rose with some spices, and it is ever so stunning. It's one of my favorites for for evenings or date night. That oud is a wearable sweet oud, the rose in here. And this is the Extrait de Parfum. So this is really delicate and it sits on your skin. It's very soft, you know, but powerful at the same time. I haven't worn this in a while. The next rose perfume I have is Rose Cherie. This is a almondy rose fragrance with violet, roses and tonka bean. And this is powdery. It smells like lipstick or makeup. It is so delicate and so feminine. Such a beautiful perfume. I do wear this. You can see a bit of a dent there, but I should wear this one even more. It's just so soft and girly. And if you like delicate perfumes that's ultra feminine, I do recommend Rose Cherie. It's really pretty and soft with a note of violet. Another hidden rose would be Gourmand Coquine. And look at this bottle. I just love this. It's such a pretty bottle. I love this plaque just here. It's really pretty. And this is rose, rum and chocolate. Oh wow, this is something special. It's creamy, powdery, beautiful rose. Oh, that's so nice. Rose and chocolate. This perfume bottle has been discontinued, but you can buy the fragrance, and they've changed the name now to Fève Gourmand. So you can still buy this gorgeous fragrance, and it's perfect for Valentine's Day, the month of February. Really pretty. Miss Dior Parfum has to be the best reformulated version or new creation for the house of Dior. This is the closest thing I have to Miss Dior Cherie or the 2012 version. This is strawberry with patchouli that is so sweet. There's some mossy notes in here, and this perfume is taking it back to something very similar to Miss Dior Cherie. It's very close, that style, and this would smell like a real flanker of the Miss Dior collection. This is a parfum. It's intense, and when I wear this, it is quite strong. And if you remembered, I did a review of this fragrance because now I think we are actually celebrating its 1 year release. I bought this, I believe it was either the 1st of February or the 2nd of February 2024. And that's how much I've worn. It's powerful. I try and wear this as often as I can. I think I'm going to go and buy a bigger size because I love it so much. And it's romantic, it's playful. I would say yes, it's definitely on the girly side and it's very sweet. But after having this fragrance for a whole year, the concentration has changed. It has macerated now. So when I say concentration, it just smells a bit more intense now that it's being used. It had to sit for a little while. So now the performance is much better than my first review, of course. And yeah, I am loving this fragrance. For now, this is the closest we're going to get to Miss Dior Cherie. And I really do, again, thank Francis Kettijan for listening to us, because he is listening and he's giving us what we are looking for, what we are requesting. And this is the closest thing. So I think I will have to do another update on Miss Dior or the collection. If you want, please let me know in the comments. Vanilla 28 will be on my tray. This is a beautiful, rich vanilla perfume. You have the amber notes in here. It is so strong. It's quite a heavy, dense vanilla perfume. I love the color of the juice. I just want to drink this. I don't know. It's something about it. It just makes me feel like it's a fruit punch of some kind. I don't know. It's got that color. This is the prettiest pinky color and I adore this. I've only had this perfume. It's fairly new to my collection. I was in love with the diamond pink pepper so much. Like, I would do anything for that perfume to come back into stock. It's one of my favorites. But Vanilla 28 is a wearable vanilla that suits the evening very well. It's slightly gourmand, but to me it leans more on the vanilla perfume style than smelling like a cookie. And that's what I love about this. It's such an elegant vanilla to wear. It's so gorgeous and rich. I do love this one. I have to share Oriana. I'm going to need a new bottle very soon. The juice is down here. One of my favorite marshmallows. Soft, creamy, and orange blossom is in here. I just love this. You've got the red fruit. It's just so beautiful. Very girly, this one, and powdery as well. So this is one I tend to pick up a lot. And you're going to find that Oriana is always going to be my perfume tray. It's just one of my favorites. I can't live without this one. This is soft, creamy, beautiful. Look at that juice. Oh my gosh, this is so romantic and subtle as well. It says a lot without doing the most. It is a creamy, soft almond milk, powdery iris, and to me this is the perfect evening scent. It's delicate and powerful at the same time. Very romantic, and the name itself is just perfect in the red bottle. So I'm adding this to my tray. Now we need a decadent sweet treat, and that's Italica. This has notes of toffee, there's some milky lactonic notes, and it is so warm and sweet at the same time. I love the creaminess of the almond milk in here and the toffee. On the dry down, this is just so nice. You really want to eat this perfume. This is just a wonderful fragrance for Valentine's Day and the month of February, so I'm going to be wearing this now. This is quite heavy and rich, and I find as this perfume develops, it's really strong, and the milky notes are somewhere in the background, and you get this really heavy, ambery, rich sweetness to the perfume. And because we're in February, it's still cold outside, I'm going to make the most of this fragrance because I do not wear this in the spring and summer. When it comes to romantic feminine perfumes, a house that comes to mind is Guerlain. Now, Guerlain is such a wonderful house. I've gone so crazy for the Guerlain house when it comes to perfumes. There are fragrances I would like to add. Once again, there are perfumes that I've bought every single flanker. And Le Petite Robe Noire is one of those collections. I have many bottles to share with you. So I'm going to do an updated video on my collection. Le Petite Robe Noire focuses on blueberry, cotton candy, there's patchouli, fruitiness in this fragrance, but it's wearable and romantic and deep and intense. I love this one. This is the reformulated bottle. This version has a cotton candy in the base, and now that sweetness develops, and I've tried the two side by side, and this one I would say develops more into that sweetness, that cotton candy vibe. But either way, whichever version you have, they are more or less exactly the same. It's hardly that different, and that's what I love about these flankers. And this is a fragrance I love to wear in the evening time. So this is a date night perfume. You're going out in the evenings, this is something I would wear. I actually wear this in the house a lot. I wear this to bed a lot. It's sweet, it's cozy, comforting, but then it's still feminine for date night. It's really beautiful, and the juice as well. It's just everything. It's a little bit fruity with the blueberry notes, but it has those mossy notes as well. It's rich, and it's one of my favorites. It's a fragrance I don't want to say I've forgotten about, but I don't pick this up. I tend not to wear this, so I'm adding that to my February tray. It's going to be Valentine's Day every single day the month of February. Well, hopefully it should be Valentine's Day every day. So the next one I have is again by the beautiful house of Guerlain. My darlings, I love my fragrances so much. Mon Guerlain is one of my favorites when I want to smell like a sweet vanilla that's almost chocolatey, romantic with some depth. It's going to be this one. And it's balanced really well with that lavender note as well. And this is the best for me, my favorite lavender and vanilla combination. But you do have the sandalwood in here as well. And it's a pretty perfume. It's very much a date night perfume. I recommend this fragrance a lot. But I normally recommend the original because this one is quite intense. And I tend to wear this throughout the whole entire year. But if I'm wearing this in the summer, it's usually during the evenings or for a date night or just cozy at home, I would wear this. I will be adding the Miss Dior Mini Miss Perfume Stick. And I just love how adorable this is. I love how compact this is as well. You can just place this in your handbag, and for touch-ups, it's just really cute and fun. I would apply a little bit here on my skin, and then if you wanted to, you can apply your fragrance to your wrist to prolong the fragrance. I like to just apply this, you know, on my pulse points, and especially before you're greeting someone, you can just do a little touch-up as well and prolong your fragrance. It's just really handy, something you can take on the aeroplane to travel with. It's just really nice and easy to use. And lastly, I have the roller pearl as well. If you're going for dates, if you are out and about, if you just want to have a fragrance in your handbag, I do love the roller pearls. They're just so convenient to use, and I have received compliments when wearing this. I think not that it projects very far, but I think when I do apply this, if I am heading to an event, or I remember I wore this out for dinner and we were meeting some friends at the table, and I just applied this like on my wrist and behind my neck. So when I greeted my friends, you could smell the fragrance, and I think that's the reason why I was receiving these compliments. As this perfume is a gel formula, you're not really going to have that projection with the fragrance, but it's really pretty, and you do smell it around your skin. It's like a really nice scent bubble, and I love just having this in my bag. So my darlings, I know this was such a long video. I did not want it to be this long, but thank you for those of you who watched right to the end. Thank you for being here and watching my February perfume tray. There are too many fragrances on this tray, and I wish I could, you know, add even more. But I'm going to be wearing these at least one every day, or two a day, one in the daytime, one in the evenings, and really go for my perfumes. So the perfumes I am most excited about, and I'm going to rank it. I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to rank these. Palatine is my number one. I know that I'll be wearing this every single day, that none of these fragrances here are going to get a chance, but I'm going to have to make time for each of these perfumes. I just love the pear note in here. I love how powdery. This is femininity, my darlings. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I love. Girly, pretty, soft perfumes. I love this. Wow. I love it. That's my favorite, one of my favorites. So that's one I'm excited to wear. And then after that, oh, I am going to put something in here that I shouldn't, but let's do it anyway. It has to be Chance Automne body oil. Look at that, the full size 150 ml of this product. I've tried this fragrance and it smells exactly like, I would say a little bit like the Chance Automne, and it's just more sweet. It's sweeter, fruitier. You get this really sweet burst in the opening of like a sweet, I want to say a red fruit, but this is all about citruses and quince. Something in here comes across a little bit on the red berry side, but it's so sweet and pretty. Oh my gosh, and it's so rich, this oil, such a rich oil. I'm going to do a full update on this product. Oh my gosh, too happy. So I'm excited about that one, of course. The next perfume I'm excited for would be Vanilla 28. I love, love, love. And I'm thinking of adding Bougie Marshmallow, the K. Ali fragrances. Oh my gosh, the one I fell in love with. Diamond Pink Pepper was my love, and I can't find it anywhere. I have a tiny bottle left. And yeah, I think Vanilla 28 is the next thing for me. So I'm loving this. It's a wearable vanilla. Very excited about that one. And then after that, my number one would have to be Hypnotic Musk. My darlings, if you love raspberry, if you like something creamy and feminine, then wow. You know what I love about this fragrance is that this is sweet, but it's not childlike. This is class, this is elegance, it is feminine, and you're always going to have feminine fragrances from this brand, but this one I really do adore. And wow, I think it's always nice when it's a surprise. This is the one I'm excited to wear. My gosh, look at this bottle. It's so stunning, and the color, the way how this bottle looks is the way how it smells. Dusky pink rose. It reminds me of light cheese, and it is sweetened with that ginger. And my gosh, this is so beautiful. I really enjoy this one, and the raspberry notes as well. I think I'm going to wear this one quite a lot. It's one of my favorites now. Thank you so much for being here, having tea with me, and enjoying all these fragrances. I am super excited to be wearing, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I'm going to get back to editing more videos for you. So